Well, let's talk about week 12 assignments. So this week we have two. You have your module 4 exam and your discussion forum. So before I forget, we'll go through the module 4 exam first, just really briefly, and then I'll talk about the discussion forum in more detail as well. So this exam is like all of the other exams that you've taken. You can take it anytime during the week. So anytime between Monday, November 14th and Friday, November 18th. Just know that the exam closes on Friday, November 18th at 11:59 p.m. So give yourself plenty of time to do it. You have 90 minutes to take the test, but just set aside a big chunk of time because once you start, you are not going to be able to exit the exam and come back in. For those of you who have an ODE accommodation, I know that it says 90 minutes here, but when you actually start the exam, you'll have that extended time built into it. The exam is worth 50 points and a question or a mix of multiple choice, true, false, fill in the blank, matching questions. So there's no essay questions or anything. The exam is open book, open notes. It covers all of the content from module 4. And just know that you are required to work independently. You can't work with other people to take it, but you can access all of your course materials as you are taking it. And just lastly, be sure to click submit when you are done taking the exam so that it saves your answers. So that's it. It's just like all of the other exams. So it should be, at this point, it should be pretty clear. So let's jump in and talk about the discussion forum for this week. So chapter 13 in your textbook discusses the legalization of marijuana for medical as well as for recreational use. Currently, most states in the United States have decriminalized marijuana use to some extent. This major shift in drug law raises the question, when the laws change, how do we respond to people who currently hold criminal records, are under probation, or are in jail or prison for marijuana-related crimes? To put this question into context, marijuana crimes typically account for about 30% of drug arrests, which means a large proportion of Americans have been affected by activities that are no longer viewed in the same way. So maybe something that was a felony is now a misdemeanor, something that maybe, even public opinion on that has probably shifted a little bit. So for this forum, please answer and elaborate on the following questions. So in your primary post, number 1, what are the consequences of having a criminal record? So if you have a criminal record, how does it impact all of these other dimensions of your life? Number 2, although marijuana is used at similar rates across racial and ethnic groups, criminal arrests for marijuana-related crimes occur predominantly among Black, Hispanic, and Native American populations. How does this differentially affect communities of color? And number 3, should we expunge past marijuana convictions to reflect the current laws? So you're going to answer that question and then also discuss, how does removing past convictions potentially change the lives of people with past criminal records or those who are on probation or currently in jail or prison for marijuana-related crimes? And then lastly, what are the potential unintended consequences of removing past marijuana convictions for communities and society? These are really big questions, and I do really want to see in all of these you pulling and citing course materials to substantiate your opinions here, because your opinion is great, but in this academic setting, I want you to be backing up your opinion with facts and resources, okay? So in your response posts, at least 2 of them, and you should, number 1, share similarities and differences between your post and your classmates' posts. I want to see you identify both. And what do you think contributes to these similarities and differences? And number 2, what are the pros and cons of the use of marijuana for recreational purposes? Number 3, share your stance on legalized marijuana? And number 4, as a future LAC, how does legalization of marijuana impact your practice? So please note that even in your response post, I want to see you citing and incorporating course content. So as always, You won't be able to see others post until you post your initial post. It takes about 15 minutes for Moodle to update that. Your primary post is due by Wednesday, responses by Friday. And if you need a refresher on our confidentiality policy or grading criteria, you can follow these links here. So this is a really big, heavy topic, and it's incredibly timely. So check it out. Spend some time thinking that through. You can even look at some current resources because this is constantly changing. So check it out. I'm really looking forward to your thoughts and your civil discourse or civil in this discussion. So thanks, everybody. As always, head on over to that homepage, post questions if you've got them.